Hi Ladybugs, how's everybody doing today? I hope you all are fabulous. My name is Teresa and thanks so much for tuning into my channel. So I want to kind of just talk about like natural hair and check in with y'all, see how your hair is holding up and all that good stuff. I think that I finally have like I don't know, this time around with my hair is just different. That I've decided to let it grow out. For those of you who don't know, I've been natural for 3 years now, and it's been interesting. It really has. And when I cut my hair last year, I cut it because I thought my hair was damaged, but honestly, now that I look back on things, I realized that I really needed some really good conditioning and some really good protein treatments. Because when I really think about it, when I really think about it and really thought about it, my hair was not falling out, it wasn't breaking, it wasn't doing any of that. I think that I had had a lot of dye and the texture had changed so much that being inexperienced, I couldn't tell the difference between damaged hair and really damaged to the point where I need to cut it, or damaged to the point where I needed to just take better care of it, condition it, and things like that. So now that I'm a little more experienced, 3rd year in, multiple cuts, haircuts, multiple haircuts, I think that I just didn't know what I was doing. And so I'm kind of like coming with this video because I really do want to encourage you all that, let's say you think your hair is damaged. If your hair is not breaking and falling out and stuff like that, really kind of assess your hair situation. Try some protein treatments, try some deep conditioning treatments, and things like that to try and get your hair back on point. Because when I really think back about my hair, now I even did the video, beautician damaged my hair, and I felt like, honestly, my hair was dry as crap, but really, y'all, I wasn't used to like dyed hair, because there is a difference in your hair when you have hair color opposed to when when it's just natural. And I just thinking back, I just began thinking about my hair journey and checking out my hair now, and I just really, I dyed my hair like not long ago, and when I dyed my hair, I could immediately tell the difference in when I shampooed my hair when it was colored and shampooed my hair non-colored. So there is a difference in the feel, and sometimes in the feel and the texture of the hair, we will panic, or you will panic, and I think that's what happened to me. But I honestly didn't have any breakage in my hair, no breakage at all. So I'm really kind of thinking back and wondering if I knew what I knew then, what I know now, I would have I really liked my haircut. At the time, I really felt like I needed a haircut, but I didn't need to cut all my hair back off the way I did in December. So you might have to go, if you want to see that video, go back to the one, it was December last year. I remember December, I think, last year, November, December, somewhere around there. But I started like chopping real big chops of my hair, and I really did. Now, knowing what I know, I didn't have to, because my hair wasn't breaking or splitting or coming out or anything like that. And I'm saying from my experience, this is my experience, and I really want to encourage you all that if you're feeling something different about your hair, to go through those treatment states, those deep conditioning, those protein treatment states, especially once you put color in your hair. And this time around, I'm more equipped and more knowledgeable about my hair color, what my hair needs, what my hair likes, opposed to not, last year I was just, my hair was long, it had grown out a lot. Of course, I had a lot of shrinkage, but it had grown out. If I stretched my hair, it had grown out to here, and like in the front. And I just didn't realize, I didn't know, And then I see, so many videos about don't comb your hair, don't do this, don't do that. And honestly, sometimes I think that the natural hair community has, think about it. Okay, think about this. When we were coming up, who didn't comb their hair? Who didn't brush their hair? Who didn't wash their hair? Who didn't shampoo their hair? I mean, those are things that we've done, and we had long hair then, we had really healthy, good hair then. So why would we not? And it's your prerogative. If you want to use if you don't want to use a comb, that's your prerogative. But for people that are new to being natural, and I use a comb, y'all, I still use a comb. I don't use a brush as much. I use the Demnon brush, and I don't even have that. I do use that to detangle my hair, and I do feel like that helps me dramatically, you know, detangle my hair a lot. The other brushes, not so much. Like sometimes I might do a little brushing around my edges or what have you. But I just began to really think about things, and I'm just like, you know, I think that first of all, we gotta learn our hair, we gotta know our hair. And I would highly encourage you, because I know a lot of people that's natural. When you first go natural, the first thing everybody wanna do is throw color in their hair. I would encourage you to learn your hair before you do that. Because if you learn your hair, you know what it likes and you know what it needs, then you're gonna do that. But I'm telling you, one practice that I know that has really helped my hair a lot lately is I've been doing deep conditioning treatments under a dryer, like under the little soft bonnet dryer that I have. Yeah, I've replaced my dryers. I have a hard dryer, but of course I don't use that because it's just too cumbersome, and I hate sitting on there. I don't like sitting on the dryer. But I have a soft bonnet dryer. I've replaced my flat irons. I've replaced my hot curlers, so that when I do start to wear my hair like straight sometimes, I've replaced a lot of stuff. Scissors, I bought better quality scissors for when I am cutting my hair. And these are just things that I've done that I wanted to do for my hair and to better my hair. Not to say that I don't know how long I'll let my hair get, y'all, honestly, because those of you that know me, my girls know me, they know I will cut my hair off. It's just not that serious. You know, people take hair just way too serious. And my hair is doing really well. It needs washing now, but it is doing really well. It's very soft, very moisturized. I mean, like, and I have some reviews of some products that I'm bringing that have really brought like moisture and life back to my hair. And it's a difference between oily and moisturized hair. Huge difference, huge, humongous difference. But I just really like kind of invested in more protein treatments, more conditioning treatments. And I don't do the protein treatments as much, of course, as I do the deep conditioning treatments. But I have rededicated myself to, and I don't spend a lot of time anymore on my hair. I used to spend like all day long on my hair, and I just don't, because it really don't take all that. I'll wash my hair. Sometimes I'll like, you know, like take and kind of go through it and do like a pre-poo or something like that. I will co-wash it or shampoo it, whichever one I'm gonna do, and then I will take and use a deep conditioner most of the time for 30 minutes. So tops, twisting time is what takes me like more time, but I'm finding that as my hair grow out, I can twist it faster because I know what I'm doing too. So it don't really take like it's not an all-day process for me anymore. I did invest in a new hand dryer as well as, you know, the bonnet dryer. The hand dryer, because I noticed in the winter time my hair is harder to dry. It's like if I wash it at night, most of the time the next day it's not dry because it is so thick. So what I have done is invested in a hand dryer with a diffuser that I can put on it. Because I have the other kind with the comb on it, you know, the flat one, the hot one, but that just wasn't working for me. That works when I want to blow dry my hair to do a flat iron and stuff like that. But I just really I invested in some really good tools for my hair. And I trim my ends often as I feel like they need it. So pay attention to your ends. And I did notice that my ends were beginning to feel really dry. So even after I like cut them, they were still kind of dry. So I began to pay a lot more attention to my ends, making sure they're well moisturized. Because a lot of times, you know, we have a tendency to pay more attention to our scalp than we do our ends, and we really need to pay attention to the ends of our hair. But I just kind of wanted to come on and just talk with you, you know, and just say, hey, for those of you that are natural, how's it going? You know, possibly give you some of the suggestions about some of the things that I've been doing. But I would definitely say, y'all, deep conditioning and protein treatments is definitely where it's at when it comes time to maintaining length with your hair and trying to retain the moisture. Because since I have been doing the treatments with the bonnet on my head, y'all, seriously, the hot bonnet, you know, warm or whatever, hot, whatever, my hair moisturization wise is just at an all new level, and I just never did that before. First of all, I hate sitting on the dryer, and I would deep condition, but I didn't really, you know, use heat. But I can feel a huge difference in using heat and then, you know, deep conditioning. And I might, so I wash my hair usually twice a week. So once I might use the heat, the blow dryer, and the next time I don't. So, but my hair journey is coming along really, really well, and my hair is really growing, but it feels like, it feels really, really nice. Even with the dye in it, the hair color. I was concerned when I first put the hair color in it, but I just had to step my game up. And if you are gonna put color in your hair, be sure that you step up your conditioning game. If you don't, then you know, possibly will panic like I did with my hair, just start cutting on your hair, and your hair may not really need to be cut. It just needs to be conditioned and have protein treatments. So hold on to your hair, try those things first, and then if that doesn't work, then you can go get your hair cut off. But sometimes I kind of wish that I would have known then what I know now and just not got my hair cut, because when I had no hair, my hair was not shedding at all, falling out, none of that. Yeah, and it is a difference. Learn your hair with color, learn your hair without color, okay? And if you got any questions, comments, concerns, or anything like that, leave them in the description bar below, and I'll get to you as soon as possible. I have been busy, but my schedule's freed up again a little bit, so I will holler back at you, all right? Thanks so much for stopping by. Peace.